So you want to race on the famous Nürburgring in Germany. It's not as easy as just turning up with a normal racing license, because here you need to have the permit Nordschleife Grade B. And if you want to race in the 24-hour race, you need the permit Nordschleife Grade A. The Grade A license requires you to perform at a specific level within 1 or 2 qualifying races. So this video is who I suggest you should go to get your Grade B license. This is Christopher Bartz, who runs Motorsport Academy and will take you through the driver training permit to get your Grade B permit. The course comes in 3 parts. The first part is a theory session where you learn all of the elements that are special to this track, for example intervention vehicles. The second part is a track walk where you take a bus to see how complex the track is. And the third part is when you spend half a day on the track, initially as part of a group and then by yourself, to get used to the track as well as experience a staged intervention issue. I do this course every time I race here because it gives me half a day on the track to get my head back into it. The theory sessions happen in the TUV Rhineland Tower inside the pits, and the practical sessions happen in the original T13 pits. So why is this permit so important to be able to race here? The track is narrow with very little runoff and has significant elevation changes over its 25-kilometre circuit length for the 24-hour race. Also, over its history of racing, something like 70 people have died at the circuit, so you need to be able to be proving yourself to be capable of dealing with both the circuit and the other cars on the circuit. I've raced here with up to 220 cars on the track in one race from memory. And at my level of racing, it is as much about looking backwards and seeing what's coming towards you, particularly the blue flashing lights of the fastest competitors, as well as looking forward and making your plan for the next corners coming up, as long as you remember whether or not it is left or right. I love racing at the Nürburgring. It is difficult, complex, and an addictive track, and Christopher Bartz's Permit B course was a great introduction to racing here. I've put a couple of links in the description below to find Motorsport Academy and where I rent my course cars from, which is Jaco's Paddock. Hopefully you found this useful, and if you did, please subscribe to my channel.